I look extremely pale. James and I went out last night for Valentine's Day, and this morning, as I usually do, have woken up looking very under the weather, and I mean, I always look a bit puffy, but I'm pretty puffy. Thank you, darling. Coffee definitely helps. So James is gonna be the judge for this video, because during the week he bought me some amazing little presents because he knows I've been looking at them for a little while and my absolute idol Romy is really into them, so I thought why not give it a go and let's see if it works. So we're gonna go through today how the Salt Rose Quartz face roller works and what we need to do with it. He also got me the Babe Town Booster Base Oil, which is falling out there. I think I opened it upside down, to be honest with you. There we go, this one. And it comes out and it looks like this, in this little bottle. So you put this on first, is what I believe. And then we roll the face. And he also got me, this. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I've been watching videos and like also trying to read the packet directions basically on how to use these. When you wake up puffy in the morning, a lot of the time it's like either from something that you've eaten or something that you have done, like for example you've had alcohol, or it can just be how you are as a human being. And basically using these to like get the circulation going in the face is what helps you to be less puffy. So this morning I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to do a mixture of what it says to do on the back of this one here, and then I'm going to also do some of the things that Romy says as well that she does in her video, and we're going to give it a go, and then James is going to tell me if he notices a difference. So have a good look at me.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I have a big bottle of water here as well, which I like to drink to rehydrate myself after a big night. We did drink a whole bottle of wine last night, so if that vlog does make it out, apologies. But it was Valentine's Day, it was fun, we had a good time. Just FYI, I'm not particularly good at general beauty routines or anything special. I'm a very basic girl when it comes to makeup and taking care of myself. Alright, let's start with Romsicle. So basically what you do is you go about 10 strokes in each like spot that you do, and Romy always says for like lifting you always go upwards direction, and for like drainage you go downwards. So if you want to depuff you go down. Let's give it a go. You can like dig in a little bit at the bottom there and at certain points on your face, because that's where your lymph nodes are, which kind of makes sense. It is very cold. Like when you haven't touched it for a while, it does get quite cold. It's really nice. I've done the bottom half with this bad boy. Now you're meant to turn it around and use this short little boy for the eye area. So they say to make sure your pressure isn't too heavy around the eyes for obvious reasons, but I tend to like accidentally go press too much every time. And it's really around the eyes that I need it. So 10 strokes each way, making sure you go all the way to the edge of the face and hold there for a second before you continue. And apparently that's meant to be the sweet spot. So they do the under eye and the like over brows, like just slightly above the brow line. and that should help with like puffy eyes, which is what I get a lot. And I think like cheekbones and like going through the jawline here really helps me a lot. Like you don't notice the difference in how puffy until like afterwards. When you've like depuffed, then I'm like, wow, my cheekbones have like gone, like popped back out again. But hopefully this can help speed up that process. And now upwards on the forehead. And with the chin, they say to go from the middle and out. One down. I'm sure you can keep going with that one for longer. Number one is a success. Now let's see if we can make some more magic happen with the Gua Sha. Apparently the Gua Sha is meant to be like God's gift to the world. So let's start with this one. And for under the eye, we need to make sure that we're very moist here, which I'm still pretty moist there, so that's good. And we need to hold the skin, pulling it this way. Take the curved edge, long edge of this one, place it just under the eye and not straight, so not like straight like that, on like a slight angle, and then right up to the edge about 10 times. Alright, so for this one, feels apparently quite nice if you have tension here or a headache. Place 2 fingers there, and then going up again with the curved edge of this one about 10 times. This one's an interesting one. I haven't tried this one yet, but this one apparently will help you to feel like your eyebrows are more lifted up. So you need to place 2 fingers over the eye there to pull the skin away. And then you use the same edge again and you go over your eyebrow and up. Ooh, that feels very awkward, but kind of nice. And you do that 10 times as well. Same edge again. For water retention and some drainage, we're gonna go down and we're going 10 times. So for this one, we're going to use this like smaller little curved edge here. And we're going to go under the cheekbone from here and over. And it's meant to help slim down any cheek puffiness in here. So let's give it a go. 10 times under the cheekbone. And under eye one more time, we can use this little curved edge there, and we need to be extremely delicate and soft with our touch here. 10 times. My face is a little bit red, but I was playing with it the other day and that goes down quite quickly. I think you can't really get away with it without being a tiny bit red afterwards, but it's like, what do you reckon, James? Went down like 10 minutes last time? The redness went away?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty cool. And for final results, I definitely feel like my face looks a little bit more awake and less sleepy.
Eyebrows are definitely lifted.
You think my eyebrows are lifted?
You can see your eyeballs.
Do you think my eyeballs have gotten bigger? Okay. Well, overall results, James? Improvements?
Very good.
Very good. Alright. I think between the two, like, if you could only have one of them, the Gua Sha definitely has its benefits in that because it's got all these funky little grooves, you can do lots of different things. So if you're looking to only get one, probably go the Gua Sha so you can do all the different things. Otherwise, the roller is like really pleasing to feel on your body. Rolling it around feels really nice. But otherwise, that was our morning with the Salt by Hendrix Rose Quartz Face Roller and Gua Sha. Hopefully you have enjoyed learning some things with me about how to use them. I'm still learning myself, and if you think you can see a difference, definitely do say something. I'd love to know. If you use it or have any tricks, I'd love to know as well. But otherwise, we are getting ready for the morning. I don't know what we're doing today. We're gonna get started with our day. I'm gonna put the rest of my moisturizer on and try to look a little bit more presentable, and otherwise, have a wonderful day. Make sure to like and subscribe.